two classic ball games we played in a row, and the tale of this one obviously was we had a number of opportunities to score some runs and get a big swing, and they had an opportunity, and they got the big swing. And Kris did an outstanding job of pitching tonight, and he was at his all-time best. As good as I've ever seen him, and we needed it in a big moment. And really proud of our guys. We played a great ball game. That was a great ball game, back and forth, and both teams were having to hold each other down and make big pitches and get big outs. And again, on our side, it was probably the tale that we just haven't been able to relax down and have that big at bat in the spot. And hopefully we'll play enough baseball tomorrow. By the time we get out of tomorrow, we'll be a lot more comfortable swinging the bat.
Go ahead, guys.
Coach, what made Tommy Wilson so tough?
He kept the ball up a little bit, and I think he kind of rode that fastball up. But we hit a lot of fly balls, a lot of pop-ups, and we didn't. Eventually we made a little bit of an adjustment. We still had some guys, a couple opportunities to score. It was just going to be a tough day scoring runs, and we're going to have to try to make some adjustments. And we gave ourselves some opportunities. We just didn't punch those runs across when we had them there.
What do you think about the defense on both sides?
It was a pitching and defense type day, right? And everyone's just kind of waiting for one big swing or a big execution or drive a guy in. And I thought it was a well played game on both sides. Obviously, well pitched on both sides with some really big outs. I give them a lot of credit for getting a lot of big outs with runners in scoring position.
What did you think of Kyle's throw to the plate?
It's a big play, right? I mean, there was a lot of defense there, a lot of big pitches being made. I mean, it was a classic, 1-1 ball game into the bottom of the ninth inning.
The call at first base on the double play.
Yeah, I saw it different. I did. I saw it different. It was a big call and a big play, and obviously, turn the tide. We could have used a 1-run lead at that point. It just didn't happen for us, and one of those tough things to explain. It's just the game of baseball. You don't get the calls all the time, and weren't able to kind of overcome that necessarily because it was a big point in the game.
What strategy against the big guy to hit the home run? Were you gonna throw a strike? Look, you came in with a strike and 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, and I think they were trying to locate the ball away, leaked out over the middle, and that's hit. It's first home run of his career. I know his stature looks like he probably could hit some home runs, but it's first one of his career in a big moment. I give the kid a lot of credit. That'll he'll have that for a lifetime.
Nico, you guys have come out of offensive slumps on a third day in a series a couple times this year. Can you just talk about what you're seeing from the offense right now and kind of what you need to do to break out tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, team hitting is a hard thing to put a finger on a lot of the time. It's not an effort thing. It's not a character thing. We don't question that on our team. We know we're solid in that way, and I'm excited to see how we answer tomorrow. I don't think there's one single answer that fixes everything, but I have a lot of trust in the next ones.
Kris, what was working for you tonight?
I think the whole night, I think my mentality was just to be aggressive because obviously the whole second half of the season for me has been kind of a grind and kind of a battle, but tonight, obviously it's a new season once you get to regional play. I think just keeping that aggressive mentality, not trying to be so perfect, and really just trusting my stuff and trusting the guys behind me, trusting the coaches to make the right pitch calls. I think just having that trust and that confidence and the stuff I have is the biggest thing.
Kris, what was working this especially well for you? You struck out 4 guys in 1 inning. So.
Yeah, I think just the ability to locate my fastball for the most part today, and using both the changeup and the curveball tonight. I think the curveball is probably the best I've had it in a long time. I think just the ability to mix pitches and change speeds. I mean, it's just pitching. That's kind of what I've thrived on my whole college career. So just the ability to make pitches and locate.
How do you mentally attack it? I mean, I think you had like 70-something pitches through the first 4 innings to get through, give your team 7 innings out there.
Yeah. Before the game or after yesterday's game, I told Coach Eager I was willing to go as long as we needed me to go because obviously playing an extra inning ball game yesterday and pitching was a little thin, and I knew I needed to churn out some innings, so I was willing to grind it out and pitch however long I needed. I really didn't think about my pitch count at all tonight. So I was just thinking, just keep us in the ball game and give us a chance to win.
Coach, who's going to pitch the Baylor game tomorrow?
Yeah, we haven't decided quite yet. It's probably Brendan Beck or Eric Miller. So one of those two. We still got a couple arms left, and we'll piece it together if we have to. If we get, if we're lucky enough to get to Monday.
Yeah, Coach, you've had pretty much unwavering faith in this team the few times that they've run up against some serious adversity. Can you just talk about what gives you the most faith that you can get this done at this point with no margin for error?
God, I've had so much trust in our team the whole year. Their preparation gives me a lot of faith, and just the amount that they care about it and care about each other. It's as close a group as I've ever been around. I have a lot of faith in the trust they have in each other, and I know that they're accountable to each other. They come out and they bring out an effort. And it's not because the coach is going to the whip or really pushing them hard. It really is. It really is about what they bring to the field to play for each other.